Gower Allstars manager Phil Glynn is once again looking for a big reaction from his side following that second half meltdown against Park Royals last week, and he's got injury issues to deal with. Isaac Atite, the skipper, is still out with that knee problem, and he's joined on the sidelines by goalkeeper Jonathan Grillo, out potentially for a while. He broke his finger making a save in that game against Park Royals. That means Mohamed Al-Shtiwi comes in with a back four of Wessam Moradi at left back, Joshua Olufemi and Juan Arias, the two centre halves, Charles Minter at right back. The two in midfield, Rashid Abadi and Solomon Sambu. Hisham Abdallah wears the captain's armband on the left hand side. Kaio Brown in the attacking midfield role, with Angel Zapata on the right hand side and Yannick James leading the line this afternoon for Gower Allstars at Old Camdenians Sports and Social Club. On the bench this afternoon for Gower Allstars, there's two names, Mohamed Al Nashi and Ayub Duabi. Christmas now just around the corner, and what Gower would give for Santa Claus to drop them 3 points this afternoon on their travels at Mill Hill Club de Football. And they're on the front foot too here, Gower Allstars. The ball slips wide to Kaio Brown, who inches his way into the penalty area but runs into a bit of traffic. It's Minter into the feet of Rashid Abadi, who will strike one. It'll be a goal kick. Today's referee, Christopher Bodle. And clearance downfield. Yannick James will flick it up, but not away. It's a bit of defending though. Worked to the right-hand side for Zapata. So strolling down that right-hand side as he flicks infield, finds Kaio Brown. This is a promising looking move. Yannick James will let that run to Abadi. It's laid off again. Kaio Brown was there, but so was Rashid Abadi, and that struck against the centre back. Carried forward, but given away straight to Olufemi. Moradi to Solomon Sambu, to Hisham Abdallah, the Gower top scorer. Tries to get a yard past his man, it breaks to the edge of the area. Zapata flicks it up. That would have been a wonderful goal. It's just going to skew off the boot of the Gower winger. It's on the halfway line for Mill Hill, and that's out towards the right-hand side. It's Matthew Jones at the byline, left-footed cross into the 18-yard box. Strong defending, though, from Juan Arias. Kaio Brown will try and look to set Zapata up for another dart down this right-hand touchline. It's running at Arash Mokaram. Starved of space, but Kaio Brown will unleash a shot, and it's narrowly wide. Oliver Redfern was pretty comfortable. Edge of their own box here, Mill Hill. They've given the ball away. That's a lusty challenge on Yannick James. Hisham Abdallah tries to find a bit of space, but it's blocked at source, the effort. Chance still hasn't gone though. Yannick James will strike one. Oliver Redfern much more worried this time. It's wide from the Gower Allstars front man. Crept up to the halfway line and flicked on by Jack Francis. It's collected in midfield though. Shuffled forward, that's a good ball. Here comes Abdallah. Abdallah onto his right foot, narrowly wide of the far post. He tried to whip it into the top corner. It's been all Gower so far in these early stages. Here's Kaio Brown with the long ball out towards the right-hand side. Zapata takes it down well. Zapata running at full flow. Zapata pulls it across the 6-yard box. The touch was from a Mill Hill body. And they will hoist it clear up to the centre circle. And they're going to have to check on him here. It was well worked. Kaio Brown right in the middle of things once more. It's an inch perfect left-footed ball to Zapata. Just stole the yard of space away from Mokaram. Throwing himself at the ball was Anthony Asoika. Jack Francis. That's an important touch from Olufemi. Shifted to the right-hand side for Zapata. Arias continued his run, but it's into Sambu. Now Moradi. Hisham Abdallah is on the left-hand side. Rashid Abadi wants to find him. Will settle for slipping it through to Yannick James, though. He's held the ball up well for Gower, and now will feed Abdallah. It's back with Abadi. Sambu. This is good play from Gower, working the ball from left to right, and Zapata wants more. Makaram still can't win it. Zapata goes past another. Zapata in towards the near post. They managed to get this one clear again, Mill Hill. Ali Busena tries to squeeze between two bodies, but that's strong defensive play from Solomon Sambu. Rashid Abadi. Ball out to the left once more to feed Hisham Abdallah. Abdallah looks to go around Ben Francis, pulls it back towards the penalty spot. Yannick James on the turn, straight into the midriff of Oliver Redfern. Clearance will clear Francis, but it's dropped here to Ali Busena, who's made ground and pulls it back to the edge of the 18-yard box. That's a great save from Al Shtiwi. The strike from Dominic Sullivan, well pushed wide. Charles Minter gets the shout from the bench. And he distributes that inside to Solomon Sambu. Abdallah's trying to make himself available on that left-hand side. It's going to go via Moradi. Ends up with Abdallah, into Abadi, back to Abdallah. Slows play down, Hisham Abdallah. Shifted onto his right. There's the cross towards the back post. Zapata unmarked and misses the target. Hand up an apology for Hisham Abdallah. It was a wonderful ball. Whipped right onto the head of Angel Zapata. He made a little bit of a meal of that. Goal kick drops to Sambu, but the first touch is a bit loose. But here comes Juan Arias with a powerful run from centre half. Arias' ball deflection on the way through will carry through to Yannick James. James tries to get the shot away. That one's blocked again. And a second time by Anthony Asawika. Ball in towards the near post, stooping low. Mill Hill defender gets it away. Makaram made a hash of his defensive work. The ball will break to Ben Francis, and they're going to try and set off on the counter here, Mill Hill. He's still going Francis into a crossing position towards the back post, and Minter had to put that behind with Dominic Sullivan just over his shoulder. Arias. Too many options. It's to Charles Minter in the right back position. It's returns to him by Angel Zapata. Tried to find Zapata again, did Arias. That's slipped in behind. Sullivan wide in the 18-yard box, tries to get it across towards the far post. Keeper came a long way and it's smuggled off the line in the end. Game has started to liven up a bit. Abdallah. There's the cross into the 6-yard box. Zapata almost got there. Clearance is only as far as Kyo Brown. Sambu will try his luck. That one's charged down. Ali Busena skips past Charles Minter, slips it into the path of Sullivan. Joshua Olufemi came across. Looks like he got a touch to the ball, but the referee disagrees. He points to the penalty spot. We'll have a little look at the replay here. Olufemi did get across and there was no touch. He took his man to ground. It's not what Gower were looking for. Sullivan. It's saved by the keeper. Al Shtiwi gets there and smuggles it behind as well. Heroic goalkeeping from the stand-in. It's not the greatest penalty you've ever seen, but it was quality goalkeeping. Can they defend the corner? Ball into the 18-yard box. Arias gets up well, headed back towards goal, but that's easily collected by Mohamed Al-Shtiwi. Sambu, step back between the lines. Zapata in off the wing. Brown in behind. Here comes Abdallah. He's got past Francis. That's a great save from Redfern. Yannick James on the follow-up, and it's off the base of the post. Chance hasn't gone. Kyo Brown tries to keep it alive for Gower. Zapata into the penalty area, surrounded by blue shirts. Kyo Brown now with an opportunity. Will try and whip it to the far post, but that's gone the wrong way. Yannick James so close to giving Gower the lead there. Such a wonderful ball to set up Hisham Abdallah. Keeper did well to just tip that away from goal, and Yannick James must have been sure that he was going to see the back of that net rippling. Instead, he just rattles the woodwork. Here's Brown. Ball flipped out towards the right-hand side. That's a loose touch from Makaram. It's Zapata. Rashid Abadi finds Hisham Abdallah. Abdallah's pullback intercepted and hoisted clear. Sambu, Yannick James inside the penalty area, allowed to turn and feed it to Abadi. That's a great save at his near post by Oliver Redfern. Pushed it onto the crossbar. Gower have rattled the frame of the goal in quick succession here. Fingertips on it from the Mill Hill number 1. Rashid Abadi can't keep it, and Mill Hill will try and set one up down the right-hand side. Sullivan's in acres of space inside the penalty area. That's great defending though from Joshua Olufemi, who got across and stripped Matthew Jones of the ball. Olufemi has found Arias. Now Sambu. Brown with space and options, and he's found one. It's Zapata. Into the penalty area goes Zapata. Across the face of the 18-yard box. Rashid Abadi keeps it well, and now will feed Abdallah. Abdallah looks to strike here. He's rifled it towards goal. Easily collected by Oliver Redfern, who's been pretty impressive so far, the Mill Hill goalkeeper. Ball out towards the left-hand side. That's come off the thigh of Ali Busena. Minter's got a bit of a job to do here, but he's done well in combination with Juan Arias. Joshua Olufemi. Try the long ball. So found Yannick James. Fire at Mill Hill head. James feeds Zapata. Kyo Brown. Curling ball to Rashid Abadi between the lines. Slipped in behind for Hisham Abdallah. Flag has gone up. Gower on happy. I'll have a look at the replay. That's a tight one. Of course, not blessed with the assistance of VAR in the Barnet Sunday Football League. Well, that seems a clumsy challenge, and Angel Zapata's had his boot taken off there by the man sliding in. Angel Zapata has pointed to the referee, who's given Mill Hill the throw-in rather than the free kick that Gower were looking for. And Angel Zapata might be talking himself into a sin bin here. And the referee shows him the yellow card, and he'll have to take some time off the field of play. Rashid Abadi trying to add some comedy to proceedings. I think it was appreciated by today's referee, Christopher Bodle. Seems an interesting decision, to say the least, not to give Gower the free kick, but here come Mill Hill, and the referee blows the whistle. It was Sullivan in an offside position. He ran across the path of Ali Busena, who looked well set to take it on himself. Oh, the keeper's made a hash of the free kick. It's with Matthew Dones, and he can stroke into an unguarded net from distance to give Mill Hill the lead. Right on the stroke of half-time, Matthew Dones opens the scoring. It's a tricky surface, and Mohamed Al-Shtiwe found out the hard way. Arias does well, but he's played that straight to Sullivan. Here is Sullivan on the edge of the 18-yard box. Easily dealt with this time by the goalkeeper. He's pulled off a string of good saves in this first half. It was punished late on as Mill Hill go into the break, leading by a goal to nil.
You get angry in this half. You need to show what you're worth. You're much better than them. You're a different class to them. But the score doesn't say that. You need to get on your games from the first whistle, and you need to go and win this game with 3 or 4 goals in this half. You can put them away. This is a nightmare that you've been at the back, these guys. You've done very well at the back there because it's hard. They're going to have the same problem in this half.
He's been against us as well. Boys, even they're surprised that they're ahead in this game. That says everything.
They haven't done nothing.
They haven't had, it's been all us.
Yeah.
We need to convert it. We need to be patient though. We're going to get 1 or 2 goals in this game easily.
Yeah.
100%.
You stay positive.
We just make sure that we don't concede anything else stupid. It's so bad at the back. The pitch is so bad at the back, and it's so difficult for our defence to deal with it. But they're doing a great job at it. But there's no way that keeper's kick goes there, drops to someone in the middle of the park, and there's no one within 6 or 7 feet around him. It's not the keeper's fault. There still should be 1 or 2 players going for the second ball. But no one was there. But we leave that, we move on. We've got goals in this game, boys. There's plenty of goals in this game.
Should have scored 5.
We just have to be patient with it. Don't start rushing it. We've got 45 minutes, recycle it. The pitch is so bad, we can't shoot from 20, 30 yards out.
Yeah, you can't.
Everyone that shot has been either into the keeper's hand or they're slipping or something. Take your time with it. If it's not on, recycle it. Move it to the wings. Our wingers are doing damage every single time. Move it to the wings and get bodies in the box. We'll win this game. Get it out of the middle of the park.
I cannot tell you how important this 45 minutes is for your next month. You put everything into this, yeah?
Same again. Keep rash, keep looking for that pass. Every time you're driving through and he's thinking you're going to go out wide, if you can do that, keep doing it. We'll get in every single time.
But we need more bodies in the box as well. When you're going down the line as well.
There's not enough bodies in the box.
Bro,
I can't lie, I think we got enough.
No, when he goes down the line. No, when he went down the line.
Bro, when he gets down the line, sometimes it's unfortunate.
It's only Jan in the box.
Going in
It's
the
only
right
Jan in the
areas.
box.
Bro, look at the opportunity. Guys, can we just play it simple as well?
Hey, try sometimes shoot with placement, with accuracy. You want to shoot with power all the time.
Well, just high press them, they can't play.
That's right.
They haven't played. They haven't played at all. We high press them, they don't play. And we just keep sitting off and letting them just play high press.
Patience, build up. Everyone's been good on the ball.
And Josh, go for the ball, Josh. Go for the ball.
But when their keeper's got the ball, we leave them to make that first pass out. The moment that they make that first pass out, forwards need to step onto it, midfield need to step onto them. So they've got no out apart from just pumping it long.
Well, they'll start the game with just 10 men in this second half, Gower, with Angel Zapata continuing to serve that 10-minute sin bin. Long downfield, that'll drop to Rashid Abadi. Mill Hill on the front foot here. Laid off by Dones. Sullivan will try and loop one. Easily collected by the goalkeeper this time. Abdullah finds Yannick James. Edge of the box for Kaio Brown. Wissam Moradi tried to cross, but it's easily dealt with by Mill Hill. The outball was released down the left-hand side. Juan Arias will be penalised there for handball. Handball from Mill Hill into the penalty area. Keeper came a long way. Slightest of touches from Mohamed Al-Shtiwe. Hisham Abdullah will clear the danger. Not far enough. Matthew Dones again has set up Sullivan. Sullivan one-on-one with the goalkeeper. He's put it into the bottom corner. They extend their lead to 2. And it all feels very familiar for Gower. It's been a string of second half capitulations that have started to really let them down over recent weeks. They lost 4-2 to Park Royals last week. All 4 goals conceded in the second half. All 3 goals in the loss against Showtime FC were in the second half. And last time these two sides played, it was a 4-1 win for Mill Hill. Currently lead by 2. It's dropped into the penalty area. Stabbed forward down the line by Hisham Abdallah. It's a lovely first touch with the chest there from Ben Francis. Abdallah will try and catch up with Jack Francis. That's given away. Ball bobbled in front of the Mill Hill defender, and Rashid Abadi breaks into the penalty area. It was a scything challenge from Antonius Asawika, but he got it spot on. Zapata back on the field of play and already involved. Just there, important touch on the ball. They'll try and work this down the left-hand side with Matthew Dones. Jack Francis curls one down the left-hand side. Juan Arias tried to be a bit clever there. Stroked across, goalkeeper's out of position. It's Matthew Dones again. And it's 3 for Mill Hill. Gower are coming apart at the seams. It was so simple in the end. The first touch from Matthew Dones, totally wrong-footed. Mohamed Al-Shtiwi. Olufemi. It's worked down the line for Hisham Abdallah, but he's not got much space to operate in. Olufemi's made a hash of his clearance. And now Mill Hill once again building something into the 6-yard box. At the back post, arriving late was Ali Busena. And Mill Hill have gone 4 goals in front. Haven't won a game since September. The team they beat then was at UCS playing fields, and it was Gower Allstars. They look like they're heading for another win. Juan Arias shuffles that to the edge of the 18-yard box. Keeper has to come a long way. Busena sliding in with Olufemi, who was brave as he rode the challenge. Into midfield for Sambu. Breaks to Yannick James here. James pulls it back across goal at the back post. Arriving late. There's a patter off the base of the post. That's 3 times now that they've hit the woodwork, Gower Allstars. The luck is just not with them at the moment. Rashid Abadi couldn't make contact. Angel Zapata certainly did. Here's Dones. Into a more central position, tries the fancy back heel. Slid back to Jack Francis. Diagonal towards the back post. Drops over the head of Minter. Busena tries to keep it alive for Mill Hill. Panics clearance. Heads down at the near post. Smuggled away by the goalkeeper again. Mohamed Al Nashi is on for Wesam Moradi in this second half. Kaio Brown in a wide area. Can't get a touch to it. But Arias will carry it forward for Gower and find Yannick James. Back to Kaio Brown. Now Rashid Abadi. Juan Arias does well to hold off the challenges and wins himself a free kick. Little pullback. Abadi out to the left-hand side for Hisham Abdallah. Abdallah to the byline, pulls it back across goal. Blocked. Corner kick for Gower. Lofted towards the back post. Up go the headers, and there's no one there to make contact. Ayub Duari was the closest in Burgundy. Flick down the left-hand side. Ali Busena through on goal. He's rolled it past the goalkeeper, and that's a second for Busena and a fifth for Mill Hill. A Gower Allstars slumping to another defeat here. That second half curse has reared its ugly head again. They conceded 3 against Mill Hill in their last meeting. It's 4 today. Gower looking for something to cling on to, as James takes a tumble on the edge of the 18-yard box and can't improvise a pass to Hisham Abdallah. Strong challenge from Sambu. Gower back in possession. Wessam Maradi back on the pitch. Forward comes Arias. Kaio Brown off the flank. Minter. Back to Brown. Brown's ball's a good one. Yannick James has fed Duardi. Saved by the goalkeeper. And then lifted clear by Mill Hill. Quick free kick taken by Arias to Maradi. Now Sambu. Abdallah. Whips one towards the back post. Ayub Duabi almost got a toe to it. Keeper Oliver Redfern had to wait and collects just in front of his far post. Pitch is really cutting up now. Kaio Brown's feet almost gave way underneath him as he took a first touch on that pass, but it's not to Gower's detriment. It's flicked out to the left-hand side again for Hisham Abdallah. Abdallah's cross into the 6-yard line. Picked up on the edge of the box by Arias. Again, pretty simple for Redfern to deal with. It's long downfield. Olufemi with a challenge. A fair one, says the referee. Sambu to Arias. Arias down the right-hand side. That's a hefty challenge on Juan Arias. Kaio Brown's ball towards the back post. Oh, it's a wonderful free kick. They might be coming away today without any points, but Kaio Brown's produced something really special there from a really tight angle. Direct from the free kick. It's in off the inside of the post. A glorious effort from Kaio Brown, who's been in fantastic form over the past few weeks. Olufemi's going to get there. Feeds it back to the goalkeeper. An awkward bubble before it gets to him. But he's done well. Moradi. Wide. Fed back inside though. By Zapata to Olufemi. Picked up by James. Down the line again for Angel Zapata. Has to go around the outside of his man Zapata. Good defending, but it's only going to break as far as Sambu. He's not got much space to operate in, but Kaio Brown does. Deficit's been cut to 4. Can they get another here, Gower? Zapata to the byline, tries to pull it back. So rifled in towards the near post instead. Hisham Abdallah can't squeeze in the rebound. Sambu lifts one over to Zapata. Onto his left, Zapata. looking for a shooting opportunity. Back post now for Hisham Abdallah. Abdallah's effort is wide and out of play for another goal kick. It's Sambu again. Will finds Zapata, who in turn gives it to Kyo Brown. Brown towards the penalty spot. Hisham Abdallah. Now Sambu, edge of the box. Round the corner for Abdallah. Saved initially. Follow up. Hammered home by Wessam Maradi. In the 93rd minute, they've reduced the deficit to 3, Gower. They had chances in the first half, and if only they'd fallen this way. Oliver Redfern's had to be on top form this afternoon to deny Gower a few opportunities in the first half, and what could have been had they put them home. And that's that. The referee blows the final whistle at Old Camdenian Sports and Social Club, and it's another defeat. And it's what is becoming a trademark meltdown in the second half for Gower. Mill Hill were rampant throughout the second period of play. They only led by a goal to nil at half-time. But it's finished at Old Camdenian Sports and Social Club. Mill Hill 5, Gower Allstars 2.